Are we on? Okay. Anita in for Mimi tonight, and I'm in the FM 101.9 Music Hall. And as you can now, don't get quiet all of a sudden.
All right.
Okay, that's better. That noise in the background belongs to Jars of Clay. This band was nominated. Their debut album was nominated. Congratulations, guys, for a Grammy this year for Best Rock Gospel Album. But one of the jars is missing tonight. Matt is missing.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Matt is
One of these jars is not like
He's
the other.
leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when he'll be back again.
Okay, and speaking is,
That's great.
introductions all around.
I'm Steven, and I play the flugelhorn.
I'm Charlie, and I play the rutabaga.
I'm Dan, and I just sing.
And I'm Anita, and I'm going to try to pull off this interview, which
All
I
right.
don't think is going to be easy at this point.
Well,
I'll tell you what then.
Why
Just
don't we
to get
ask you the
started.
questions?
No.
Oh.
To get started, why don't we break into song?
okay.
All right? We have a request. We all want to hear Flood.
Okay.
And we just thought it'd be great if you just could start with that, and then we'll get into
Start with that. Okay.
Okay.
We can
How's that?
certainly start with that.
All right, Jars of Clay in the FM 101.9 Music Hall from their debut album, Grammy nominated.
Ooh.
Now I'm nervous.
There's a lot of love in this room.
That's
right.
Okay.
The music hall.
Rain, rain on my face. Hasn't stopped raining for days. My world is a flood. Slowly I become one with the mud. What if I can't swim after 40 days and my mind is crushed by the crashing waves? Lift me up so high that I cannot fall. Lift me up, well. Lift me up when I'm falling. Lift me up when I'm tired. Lift me up, I need you to hold me. Lift me up and keep me from drowning again. Downpour on my soul, splashing in the ocean, I'm losing control. Dark sky all around, can't feel my feet touching the ground. But if I can't swim after 40 days and my mind is crushed by the crashing waves, lift me up so high that I cannot fall. Lift me up, whoa. Lift me up when I'm falling. Lift me up when I'm tired. Lift me up, I need you to hold me. Lift me up, keep me from drowning again. Come the storms that drench my eyes and dry the stream still flowing, casting down on waves of sin and guilt that overthrow me. If I can't swim after 40 days and my mind is crushed by the crashing waves, lift me up so high that I cannot fall. Lift me up, whoa. Lift me up when I'm falling. Lift me up when I'm tired. Lift me up, I need you to hold me. Lift me up, keep me from drowning. Lift me up, well, 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 well. Lift me up, well, 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 yeah, yeah. Lift me up, well, well, well. Lift me up, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We are lifted up with Jars of Clay in the FM 101.9 Music Hall.
There you go, John.
Now bands start for all different reasons, and they find themselves together, and they make it in all different ways. But you guys shared a dorm room. I'm seeing lots of underwear on the floor.
Yeah,
right now.
we just kind of smeared. We shared a kind of a universal smell. I think that's what got us prepared to live together.
The universal smell of the dorm room of Greenville College in Illinois.
Yes.
And this band came together. Why? This seems kind of strange. You needed to fulfill some sort of college credit, or
well, Charlie was Charlie was taking studio classes, and we all kind of had the same musical style interests, I guess, and he had to do songs for projects to turn in, so it just started with one song, and then that turned into three, and
one thing led to another.
One thing led to another, and well, here we are. No,
you won a contest, a significant contest.
Yeah, we entered after our third song. We
got the thing in the mail.
We got
from
the
Ed
thing
McMahon
in the mail. Ed
that
McMahon said
we could
draw this cat.
And you can be a loser.
Yeah.
Could be a loser.
That was the other mail, but and we went down to Nashville, and there's a GMA contest, and they chose us out of 200 entries, much to our surprise, and then again, much to our surprise, we ended up winning and developing label interest, and they got the number of our dorm floor actually, and started
the phone
calling
number.
us. Yeah, like the house phone on the dorm floor, and started. There were a few labels that started to call, and so I think that was in April, and then there was 1 month left of school, and I think we were all just kind of feeling burnout. Of course, this was only my first year, so but
Steve's burnout level was a little higher than the rest of ours.
But we just kind of felt like we should go pursue it, and just see what happens.
Why not? In other words,
right? Because college was Well,
you can always go back to college,
right? And we'd like to consider what we're doing sabbatical anyway. So
well, let's talk about that for a second. All right, you feel sabbatical, but the question everyone has to ask you, because this is a business.
Why did Steve cut his hair?
No.
Right.
Well, are you worried about being dismissed because of the Christian label or the gospel label, or your music being dismissed because of the wacky world we live in?
I don't think I mean, there's definitely a level there where there's a lot of stereotypes of Christian music and things of that nature, and a lot of it is probably warranted, but we really hope that people would listen to the music for hopefully the artistic integrity. We try really hard. Most of our influences come from the mainstream, artists like Sarah McLachlan or Toe the Wet Sprocket, Seal, people like that that have just
so
really...
you would tour with any one of those artists. You don't have a
sure.
problem.
In fact, we're working on stuff of that nature right now, so it's definitely I think something we hope to do. The whole kind of fear is definitely there. Just we hope people will accept us for the music or that stuff that we've created, and that there's so many different philosophies and things that people write about to kind of say you won't listen to a certain group because of something that they've written about being, namely Christianity, and in our case seems a little unwarranted in and of itself, because there's so many different philosophies out there that it's why tap out just one?
Well, someone who definitely didn't have a problem with that was Adrian Belew.
Yeah.
And I know you were fans of his, but how did he become a fan of yours and then a collaborator on a couple of the tunes, Flood being one of them?
Well, we were giving Adrian Belew guitar lessons,
Yeah.
and that's how it all started.
Please, do something about that, please.
No.
Slap him.
Yeah, no. We have a mutual friend, actually, one of Adrian's relatives. His wife's cousin is a friend of ours, so that was the initial connection was from that. He moved to Nashville recently, and that's where we live, and so we just we thought we'd take another gamble and see if he would be interested in helping us with the album, and much to our surprise, he agreed to it. So.
That's great. Okay. All right. I guess it seems like somebody wants to play another song. So.
Oh no.
Let's do that.
Just giving us another song.
Yeah, let's do
it's
that.
kind of like a Bob Evans commercial.
Yeah.
The music gets.
We'll leave the light on for you.
Yeah. Hey, this is thought gathering music.
Your choice.
I was born
from the album.
Well,
from the
no,
album.
you, so,
Oh,
all right.
okay. Well, we could. Yeah.
You want to go off the
You
album?
wanna? Fade. Okay.
we'll-
Yeah.
we'll
This
dig
is
a
a
little deeper.
non-album cut,
It's
which
an
will probably
almost
be on our.
album cut.
If we get to do another album, it'll probably be on that one.
Great.
This is one we're gonna do with Adrian, and ran out of time.
And
First
it's
song we
called
wrote together.
And it's called Fade to Gray. Yeah, it's the first song we wrote together. So,
Jars of Clay in the FM 101.9 Music Hall.
all right.
Oh, it's not hard to know what you're thinking when you look down on me now. Your trance of love is seeking to turn this world around, but in my state of blind confusion, no God can pull me out. And I see your love is willing to turn me inside out. And then I see you there with your arms open wide, and you're trying to embrace me. These lonely tears I cry, they keep me in chains, and I wish they'd release me. Well, cold is the night, but colder still is a heart made of stone turned from clay. And if you follow me, you'd see all the black, all the white fade to gray. Spinning, twisted, ignorance, falling farther out of grace, falling closer to the dust. Won't you save me from myself? And then I see you there with your arms open wide, and you're trying to embrace me. These lonely tears I cry, they keep me in chains, and I wish they'd release me. Cold is the night, but colder still is a heart made of stone turned from clay. And if you follow me, you see all the black, all the white fade to gray. Fade to gray, yeah. Fade to gray, yeah. And then I see you there with your arms open wide, and you're trying to embrace me. These lonely tears I cry, they keep me in chains, and I wish they'd release me. Cold is the night, but colder still is a heart made of stone turned from clay. And if you follow me, you see all the black, all the white fade to gray. And then I see you there with your arms open wide, and you're trying to embrace me. These lonely tears I cry, they keep me in chains, and I wish they'd release me. Cold is the night, but colder still is a heart made of stone turned from clay. And if you follow me, you'll see all the black, all the white fade to gray.
Jars of Clay. All right. In the FM 101.9 Music Hall.
Yeah.
And your album is available right along with every other album, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
out there.
It's out.
Yeah,
Okay,
Silvertone
self-titled.
Records.
Silvertone.
It's in your. It's in some listening stations. It's in.
It's
Check it out. Check it out. And that one should be on the next album.
That will be. In fact, yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Okay, well, this is where I always sound like the talk show host.
Oh,
When,
no.
when your travel plans call for you to come back to Los Angeles, we want to know what you're up to. I
Oh,
know
totally.
I know you're not sure right now what's next.
Well, they,
So I don't want to pin you down, but you know, we want to be able to get to see you live. And
Good.
Yeah.
We enjoy it out here. Definitely.
Yeah, this is wow.
It's a change from Nashville.
A good change.
a good change.
Yeah.
Yeah, make
It-
sure.
It's time for a cool change, you know.
Yeah, I think
The seagull and the the thing. What is it? They are my friends. I don't remember. It's some woolly something. I don't know.
The wilderness.
But
The
don't
wildebeest.
wait too long. You know, don't wait.
there ain't no one
Good
for
Lord,
it to
we're-
get in the pain. It's a good
We're
time.
quoting the
Robert
Little
now.
River Band. I think
Guys
that's
are
illegal.
crazy.
Is that illegal in California? I believe that's
I-
illegal
it
in
might
Illinois.
be.
I'm
We
not
didn't
sure. We're gonna have
know.
to-
It might-
we're gonna have to
plead
check the
ignorant.
books on that.
The
Let's
legal
back to you in
team
the
will be in
Let's
here.
go back to the booth.
Okay.
We just wanted to say thanks, and really, whenever you get back here, let us know,
Well, thanks for
and we'll come
having
out and
us.
Yeah,
see you anytime. Jars of Clay. Thanks for going back in the studio now. Thanks, guys.
Well, thanks for
Thank you.
Lyle Lovett on FM 101.9.